I've been growing in my groaning. That's what's going to break me out of the cocoon, because I'm too big to live in this little sack you have me in. My thoughts are too big to be locked up in this same little sack that you have me in. I know there's something else in me. I know I'm crawling on the ground, but I can't help, even though my body's on the ground, my mind's in the air. I believe I can fly. I got the instincts before I get the wings.
This is the potter's time.
Hey, brothers and sisters, I want to take just a moment and give a shout out to all of you that have been hitting me up on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and all of the ways that you've been communicating, thanking me for writing Instinct. I'm honored and privileged to have been blessed to do it, and I want to continue to teach along those lines. There are some concepts that you really need to really come to grapple with. I know you thank God for being saved, and so do I, but you were pre-wired by the Father in the creation with certain instincts and talents and gifts to accomplish certain purpose and task. You need to match up what's in you with what's in front of you, and if you do that, it will change your life. Stop going after things that you're not equipped for. Just because you see other people go after it doesn't mean it's for you. You are uniquely, fearfully, marvelously made. Those instincts will set you on a path where you will love yourself as you are and discover how God had a plan for your personality, your skill sets, your talents. When you flow in that, you are really going to be awesome. Take a look at this, and may God bless you. Your name is Moses. Your name is Moses. Your life is Moses. And he keeps trying to draw you out. And I don't know about you, but anytime God draws me out of what I'm comfortable in, I generally don't like it. I generally don't like it. And I can't even tell you why I don't like it, other than the fact that I'm not used to it, and it's out of my comfort zone, and I want you to just leave me alone. Let me stay in here where I understand this life that I got right now. And if you take this away from me, oh, no, what in the world am I gonna do? And he's steadily drawing you out. And you have to trust him, that he always takes you from the lesser to the larger. From the lesser to the larger. You're getting ready to go from the lesser to the larger. You're getting ready to go from the lesser to the larger. I know you've been hidden in the house for 3 months, but you're getting ready to go from the lesser to the larger. Let go, stop fighting, stop pulling, stop tugging, let go. You're getting ready to go from the lesser. Somebody who got that way down in your belly, shout out in here. Take a look at this. I gotta hurry because I haven't even got to the point yet. Put my quote up on there. Yeah. This is out of my book, Instinct. Transitions are usually challenging, but what is exciting is that though we often resist, complain, become irritable, and cry like babies, we do so because we have the confusion of being unsettled and forced to discover new skill sets. Yeah, we are forced to discover new skill sets, forced to use apparatus that did not fit within the system that we created to protect our vulnerabilities. I'm forced to speak, and you know I don't like to talk in front of people. I'm forced to care, and you know I don't like to engage emotionally with anybody. And anytime you are forced, but if you're going to follow your instincts, you got to be ready to cry. Because the sound of birthing is always the sound of crying. You will know the baby is alive when you hear him cry. He cries because he is now converting from one system of sustenance to the next, and in between every system of sustenance, there will be sorrow. He will weep when you cut the cord. He will weep when you take the bottle. Anytime your sustenance source changes, there's always weeping. I'm headed somewhere. It is a process to discover who you are inside. And it's a process that many people never even begin because they limit themselves to how other people define them. And they start living empty lives. You see, when you get on the process, it creates hunger. And hunger makes you read more, it makes you pray more, it makes you get out of the box more, it makes you meet people that you can learn from. Some of us are stuck in teaching roles when you are really a better student, but you're not around anybody who inspires you to think again. Your rhetoric is stale, your vision is old, your purpose has lost passion. And that has only happened not because God is finished, but because you've allowed yourself to be finished when he really wasn't through with you. I want to be the catalyst through the materials that I share to motivate people to dig deeper. There's another woman in your wife. There's another man in your husband. Discover that, dig that out. There's another person in you. So somebody in this room, instinctively I share with you, God's not killing you, he's weaning you. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it. But trust him. It's going to require, put my quote back up here, that you discover new skill sets. It's going to require that you incubate for a while and develop what's inside of you so that you can discover what you got. Moses could have never become a great leader as long as he was hidden in his mama's house. He had to discover new skill sets by going through new challenges and situations. In fact, he had to spend 40 years in the wilderness discovering new skill sets, finding out who am I outside of what they taught me. Do you know how much courage it takes to change? To the courage it takes to give up the way in which you protect yourself. To take the bottle away from a baby, do you know how bad that night is going to go? But you will never discover your underutilized skill sets in comfort. He uses slavery to hatch a nation. Whenever something goes in and it is being hatched, it will always be bigger when it comes out. They went in 70 people or so. They came out, some people say as high as 2 million came marching out after they had been incubated. What comes out is always bigger than what came in. I could point to a lot of illustrations, but I'm gonna keep it right here. Keep it. I got you. I'm gonna let your mind do the rest of the work with instincts. So if you know that's true about life, and you know that's true about babies, and you know that's true about the children of Israel, and you know it's true about Moses, because what came out in Moses was much bigger than who he was when he started. He was born a slave. He was born a slave, and yet when he comes out of it a conqueror and a leader. If you know that's true about all of them, then what are you thinking about you? What are you thinking about you? Do you realize that what's coming out is bigger than what went in? My God, that makes my teeth quiver in my jaws when I think about me being on the verge of something awesome. If I can just survive the incubation of going from this to that, then I'll find out who I was created to be. Take a look at this. I want to go to my video, and I want you to look at what you go through when you're trying to become. You got a cocoon, and the struggle in the cocoon is I got to get into the highest and best expression of myself. If you could hear the worm in the cocoon and say, you know, I've been crawling around here, but I think there's something else inside of me. And when this process is over, I'm coming out with my wings. I'm coming out with my wings because all the while I was crawling around on the ground, I was singing, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. I was the only worm crawling around on the ground singing, I believe I can fly. Couldn't understand why I kept thinking about it every night and day, all in my head and in my thoughts. You know what have you been thinking about every night and day that's so opposite of your situation and circumstance and looks totally ridiculous? Slap somebody and tell them I feel a change. I feel a change, 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 I feel a change. Make some noise if you feel a change.
Still to come on The Potter's Touch.
Tell your neighbor, I got the instincts, I got the instincts, I got the instinct. I don't have the house, but I got the instincts. I don't have the job, but I got the instincts. I don't have the money, but I got the instincts. I haven't met the woman, but I got the instincts. I haven't married the man, but I got the instincts. I got the instincts. I may not be pregnant, but I got the instincts. I got the instincts to be what you cannot see. It's in me before it falls out of me. It's in me before it falls out of me. It's in me before it falls out of me. Out of your belly.
Discover the freedom of who you're meant to be. Greatness lies within following your instinct.
If you've got the instinct, if you've got the inclination, how do you expect somebody to value it enough, to invest in it enough, to get behind it enough, if you won't expose what you got? You got to believe in what he put down inside of you. That's in that man sitting next to you. That's in that woman right behind you. That's in your sister to the left. You may not see my lips moving, but my soul is saying, there's a lion roaring in me.
Order Instinct today on CD or DVD when you call or visit tdjakes.org. The year's most highly anticipated event is here. The wait is over. Woman Thou Art Loose 2014.
I just love being here. It's exciting. The speakers are awesome. The lineup is incredible.
There's something you walk away with that you can't take from a DVD.
Things are happening. Lives are changing.
Being able to cut the cord of things that you've had in your past.
This is the life-changing event of the year.
And I'm so glad I did come here.
Definitely a movement.
Register today for Woman Thou Art Loose 2014.
I've grown in my groaning, in my adversity. They said about Israel, it was good for us that we've been afflicted. It says the more they afflicted them, the more they grew. I've been growing in my groaning. That's what's going to break me out of the cocoon, because I'm too big to live in this little sack you have me in. My thoughts are too big to be locked up in this same little sack that you have me in. I know there's something else in me. I know I'm crawling on the ground, but I can't help, even though my body's on the ground, my mind's in the air. I believe I can fly. I got the instincts before I get the wings. I got the instincts before I get the wings. I got the instincts before I get the wing. I'm going to say it till somebody gets it. I got the instincts before I get the wings. I got the instincts before I get the wings. I got the instincts before I get the husband. I got the instincts before I get the career. I got the instincts before I open up the business. I've always had these instincts, even when I was crawling on the ground. Put that video up there again. Even when I was crawling on the ground, I've always had the instincts, and I finally got in a position so that the thing that's inside of me can finally burst out and expose itself and become real. That's what's happening in the person sitting next to you. Their wings are coming out of this sack. Tell your neighbor, I got the instincts. I got the instincts. I got the instinct. I don't have the house, but I got the instincts. I don't have the job, but I got the instincts. I don't have the money, but I got the instincts. I haven't met the woman, but I got the instincts. I haven't married the man, but I got the instincts. I got the instincts. I may not be pregnant, but I got the instincts. I got the instincts to be what you cannot see. It's in me before it falls out of me. It's in me before it falls out of me. It's in me before it falls out of me. Out of your belly. So I got some brothers here. Bring my brothers here. I got Brother Need, and Brother Opportunity. Yeah. Brother Opportunity, you go over there. Brother Need, you stay right there. Brother Need and Brother Opportunity. Brother Need, Brother Opportunity, face them so they can see your signs. Face them, see. Brother Need over there, and that's Brother Opportunity over there. And Brother Need is trying to figure out how to get Brother Opportunity. Brother Need's been begging for Brother Opportunity. Brother Need had been praying for Brother Opportunity. But Brother Opportunity is paying Brother Need no attention at all. The difference between need and opportunity, the gulf, can only be bridged when you follow your instincts. These are my instincts. My instinct is to be more than where I am. My instinct says I believe I can fly, but I haven't been placed in an opportunity that would allow me to get my life up off the ground. But my instincts have been with me all the time. Need does not draw opportunity. But when you allow your instincts to operate, the more you follow what you are instinctively, instincts will always find instincts to all of you college graduates who graduated from school and still can't find a job. Intellect won't find opportunity. But if you stop relying on your intellect and reach down and get your instincts will always be drawn to your next opportunity. To that person who's stepping into the second half of your life and you've been saying, Lord, what's next, what's next, what's next? Your answer is already inside of you. Your answer is already in your dreams, in your thoughts, in your gifts, in your skills. And if you would just turn your instincts loose, you would reach over and be able to snatch your next opportunity. This is your season. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your hour. This is your cocoon. This is your birthing place. This is your second half of your life. It is time for you to reel your opportunity in. It may take a while. It may be a struggle. You may have to tug on it. It may be step by step. It may be piece by piece. But I prophesy unto you today that your opportunity in 2014, if you turn your instincts loose, you are going to reel it in. Somebody praise him if you understand it. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Everybody who understands what I'm talking about, touch your neighbor and tell them it's coming. It's coming. My opportunities. My opportunities. My opportunities. My opportunity. My opportunity. My opportunity. My opportunity. My opportunity. My entrepreneurship. My entrepreneurship. My company. My ministry. My opportunity is coming my way. Tell my haters, my opportunity is coming my way. I'm coming out of this cocoon. I'm coming out of it. Touch 3 people and tell them I'm coming out of it. I'm coming out. Put it back up. I'm coming out of it. 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 Bit by bit, pull by pull, tug by tug. I am coming out. For the next 30 seconds, if God is talking to you, find some kind of way to give him any kind of praise that you might possess in your body. Let everything. Hey, I've got more to share with you, and I know some of you are saying to yourself, I'm too old, I'm too late, I'm too deeply entrenched in my circumstance to activate. No. Caleb did it when he was an old man. Abraham was still discovering himself up into his senior years. You are never too late to correct your navigation and move into your purpose and destiny. I'll be back for more in just a moment.
Discover the freedom of who you're meant to be. Greatness lies within following your instinct.
If you've got the instinct, if you've got the inclination, how do you expect somebody to value it enough, to invest in it enough, to get behind it enough, if you won't expose what you got? You got to believe in what he put down inside of you. That's in that man sitting next to you. That's in that woman right behind you. That's in your sister to the left. You may not see my lips moving, but my soul is saying, there's a lion roaring in me.
Order Instinct today on CD or DVD when you call or visit tdjakes.org.
Defeat is not an option, not on your watch. It's time to fight for the family.
For every one of you who's wondering, do I have what it takes for this season in my life? Fight back.
Let TD Jakes equip you to win the war for your house and build a legacy of faith. When you help us bless others with your gift of any size, we would like to give you I Dare You on CD.
When you complete each other, you take advantage of the differences in your position. Come on, tell me when to turn, tell me when to turn. Okay. See, I don't have to see it if she sees it. I don't have to know it if she knows it.
For your gift of $70 or more, we will give you the Fight for the Family series on DVD. But when your gift is $125 or more, also receive these unique faith-inspiring bookends and prayer cards. Just call or visit tdjakes.org today.
Your eye may be black and your teeth may be busted, but you look the devil in his eye and you say, baby, I'm still here.
The fight is on.
The year's most highly anticipated event is here. The wait is over. The Woman Thou Art Loose 2014.
I just love being here. It's exciting. The speakers are awesome. The lineup is incredible.
There's something you walk away with that you can't take from a DVD.
Things are happening, lives are changing.
Being able to cut the cord of things that you've had in your past.
This is the life-changing event of the year.
And I'm so glad I did come here.
Definitely a movement.
Register today for Woman Thou Art Loose 2014.
I'm out of time. I've got to stop there. It's been a real joy to have an opportunity to just share with you a very practical, pragmatic. I didn't do a lot of shouting and hooping and hollering. I want to think with you because life is precious. You can't just dance through it. You need a strategy and some structure in your life. If you would do that, you would not have to use church to anesthetize the failures of your life. You could use it to infuse you with power and invigorate you to live bodaciously and courageously your life, not imitating anybody else, but what did God put in you and how will you take that and mass produce it and give it back to us? You've got 12 baskets full left. Don't walk away from your miracle. Take care of it.